I don't know about you, but after the holidays and everything, I am exhausted. Let's talk about it. So I wanted to make a video for Christmas. I had actually done like all the Christmas decorations and everything that I had in real life, and I put it up in the apartment world, and I just got busy. You know, we're out visiting friends and whatnot, and I just was like, well, it's not a good time to do a video. I don't have the energy. And then New Year's happened, which was great, right? You know, we had extra days off at work, New Year's Eve, stayed up, all that stuff. Maybe now it's time to make a video. Still no. Yeah, I just sort of kept like, you know, I gotta make this new video thing that I've been talking about, right? Like I said, I was gonna do more frequent updates while those glasses are super distracting. Let's change that. Better. All right. Yeah, I felt like I didn't want to get into the mindset of I owe everyone more frequent updates. I should do them when I want to do them, right? Because then they'll be genuine and they'll be fun for everyone. But I can't do frequent updates if I don't actually do them. So here we go. What to talk about first? I suppose I should tell you stuff that I got for Christmas. Let's start there. Pivot got me this really awesome moonlight sort of thing. It's 3D printed, and it has like this whole thing on the inside where I don't even know how it works, but it's evenly lit and it just looks like the actual moon. It's kind of crazy. I'll show a picture of it right here somewhere. Yeah. Something else that I really wanted, but was kind of hesitant about getting because it was going to be, you know, a fair amount of money to play one game. But Pivot got it for me for Christmas. Was the Atari 2600 Plus. Now this is actually by Atari themselves. It's official. It is an emulator, but it doesn't have any games built in. It only is emulating the original hardware, and it's through HDMI, so you can play it on modern TVs. But you still have to have the original cartridges in order to play it. So I actually have that because Kaboom is my favorite Atari game of all time, hands down. The problem with this game is it is so fast that it's practically impossible to play without the original paddle controllers. They have a dial on them that you have to spin very, very quickly in order to catch the bombs that are falling down screen. I'll show you a quick gameplay demo of that here. But the biggest thing by far is that he got me 2 additional Vive Ultimate trackers so that I now can do this. I have elbow tracking, so I can shrug. I have more realistic arm movement with it. Yay. I really super appreciate it. It's like the coolest thing, honestly. So, yeah. Something else that I got, something that I wanted a long time, but was like on the fence about getting. A robo vacuum. Look at him go. He's coming this way. He goes everywhere, like kitchen, living room, all this stuff. He's gonna run into me. Oh God, here he comes. Shit. So the other thing I wanted to talk about is the next video project that I'm working on. I'm doing another short horror project like the last one, Unknown, which you can check out here. And on that subject, I thought I would actually do some behind the scenes footage. I don't know if that's interesting for anyone, but if you want to check it out, I actually put it up on my Ko-fi, link in the description. So you can check that out if you want to and see actually kind of what all goes into making one of these videos. It isn't often as simple as go in a world that's already there in vrchat and film, because I like to make them myself. I kit bash different assets together and make my own worlds to shoot in, so I have more control over the lighting and the props and what's interactable and whatnot. So that might be interesting if you're into that. So check that out there. I guess the big thing lately that's really been on my mind has been all of the video stuff, really. I love doing this video stuff. This is a great outlet to be creative, to, you know, kind of express myself, be my persona, you know, do all that. I've always struggled with social interactions, as I'm sure a large portion of you probably have as well. I never know what to say to people. And when we all meet on a similar topic, for instance, you know, I created this Discord because people were asking for it, and having all of you come in and meet up and share an interest in, hey, you know, vrchat furry. I did not just do that. Oh my God. But yeah, the whole vrchat thing and all having a common thing to talk about is nice. We had a group meetup for the Discord, which link in the description if you want to join. And every once in a while, we'll just have a vrchat meetup and we'll just hang out and talk. And I had a blast talking to all of you who joined. It's great to see everyone. But I feel like lately, and I think it was just New Year's and Christmas all rolled into one, and stuff at work. Like, I got super, super busy at work. So much so that I've been mentally just drained. So at the end of the day, when I get home, I don't want to be on the computer. I don't want to talk to anybody. And I don't want to work on video stuff. That sucks. It really sucks. I have all these new people that are joining the Discord, and I want to be able to talk to them. I want to be able to work on my videos. But right now, at least, there's just so much going on. I can't be myself to the fullest, and it's really draining me emotionally, spiritually, whatever. It's all gone right now. I feel kind of wrecked, and I don't know. I think I don't want to take a break because that'll make it worse, I think. What I want most right now is to be able to have enough free time to work on my video, to hang out with you guys, and to chat with you guys. And not getting that is just making things so much worse for me right now. Luckily, with the 3-day weekend, I have enough time to finally sit down, recharge, and shoot a little bit of footage for you. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm also working on the new video. I don't know that I want to give any spoilery stuff away about it. But if you've ever read Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark by Alvin Schwartz, it's one of the stories in that book. One of the books. There's 3. So what's it going to be? And I know, like I just mentioned, how I like to make all the worlds that I film in, just to have more control. But in the interest of expediting this, I want to get it out there, quicker. I may kind of like use 1 or 2 just to get the scene in a certain thing just done quicker. Because gosh, it just takes so long. I've spent a week now just doing this one scene. Just the world for this one scene that is not even going to be. It's not even going to be. Hi, Ghost Hand. It's not even going to be on screen for very, very long. But the image is important, at least to me. Oh, I just thought about this. I got to show you this. So if you know me, you know that I love the game Altered Beast. I sort of talked about it in this video here, link in the description if you want to check it out, but it's why I kind of chose to be a wolf guy. But anytime I see merch for it, and there's not a lot, but if I see it, I try to get it. And here's what I have so far. So I've got the original Sega Genesis cartridge of it. I've got the Pop figure that's like this pixelated version. I had a really good friend of mine got me for my birthday, I think. And then I've got the Altered Beast werewolf figure from Walmart, which was really weird that they were selling it there. And then recently from Target, they have this really cool like cartridge of Altered Beast, like the original Sega cartridge that you open up like a clamshell, and then they have like 3D figures that kind of recreate the scene from the game. Awesome. So last video I asked you guys, what kind of stuff would you like to see in these sorts of videos? And a couple of you had some responses, so I'll go ahead and read those right now. Library Alley Z asked, what did Maglot do for Halloween? We ate candy, me and Pivot, and there's no trick-or-treaters here. We're in an apartment, there's nothing really happening there. We did go to a haunted house the year before, and that was really cool. We just didn't go again this time. I don't know. What did you do for Thanksgiving? We went to some friends that we're really close with and did a Thanksgiving meal there. That's usually what we do every year. What do we do for Christmas? Same thing. We go visit our friends, and because one of them usually leaves to go visit their family on the week of Christmas, so we sort of have it like a week early, and then kind of do gift exchange and whatnot. And then for Christmas Day, Pivot had to work, which really sucked. So that's what we did. Very, very bummer. Maglot's New Year's resolution. I like to always make a stupid joke like, oh, it's gonna be 4K, 240 hertz. But a real resolution. I thought about what it was, but I sort of forgot. I thought I had a genuine one at one point here, and I told Pivot, but I forgot what it was. I think I wanted to be more honest about things, especially to myself, and not try to people please as much. I have a really hard time saying no when friends ask to hang out. Because I didn't have a lot of friends when I was younger, and I'm still in the mindset of if I say no, they might never want to hang out again. So I can't let that happen. So I get used to just saying yes all the time, and I burn myself out. So there's many times I really don't want to hang out. I do, but I don't. Do you know what I mean? Like there's things I want to do instead, but I've already said yes. I've already committed. And I don't want to say no because I wouldn't want anyone to do it to me. So, yeah. So my New Year's resolution is to figure out that situation, how to handle that better, so that I don't burn myself out, and that I also, still have time to hang out with friends, but enjoy it more. You know what I mean? So that's a good question. Because I've never actually treated the New Year's resolution thing seriously before, but I thought that, you know what, that is actually an area of growth that I could do with. So there's your answer. What's Maglot binging on TV these days? Me and Pivot just binged the entirety of Pluribus on Apple TV. Holy crap. It's an amazing show. Just as good as Severance, I would say. Maybe, I don't know, Severance is awesome, but it's right up there with like, I don't know what's going to happen next. I can't stop watching. Love it. Can't wait to see more. What furry comics is Maglot reading? Zero. I don't know any furry comics. If you have some recommendations, drop them in the comments. I could check them out. Nico Neither says they would like to see so many things. Maglot mukbangs. I'm digital. I can eat as much as I want. It's gonna defeat the purpose. Movie reviews. Maybe. Would any of you like to see my thoughts on the movie? Let me know what movie you'd like me to talk about. I haven't seen that many older ones. I have, I don't know, thoughts about lots of stuff, but I don't know. Maglot Metroid Mania. Yeah, I could talk about Metroid for a while. Would anyone want to actually see that? Let me know. Maglot Mail Time, answering viewer questions and taking suggestions. Doing it right now. Maglot's Weird Mysteries, Wikipedia rabbit holes and analog horror commentary. Yeah, I I legit actually have a folder, a bookmarks folder in Chrome that is all weird stuff that I found on Wikipedia. I love the strange and unexplained stuff. One of my favorite YouTubers for a while, anyways, was Mr. Ballin. Highly recommend. Lots of awful O-face YouTube thumbnails. But that's what gets the clicks, right? But great stuff. Really interesting topics. I like that kind of stuff. So yeah, maybe. Maglot's Menagerie, collection of media, creators, or other things that you've enjoyed between vlogs. Well, I mean, that'll sort of go in the vlog stuff anyway, so I'll definitely try to remember to bring that kind of stuff up. I don't know, you could always ask as well, like, what's your favorite musician or whatever. More than happy to answer. Alright, well that about does it for questions and stuff. Yeah. I guess that's good enough for now. I'm gonna go ahead and actually get back to work on this next video, and I will see you guys later. Enjoy the time between the videos or something. I don't know how to end these things. There's that. Bye.